Oh shit. Hi guys. It's Moon. Moon. I like to play. Never know. I never know what to say. Sneeze. Wow. Okay. So that's how I'm starting this stream. It's the kind of day I've had. I look rough as fuck. I have no makeup on. I look like shit. I feel like shit. Okay, we got this things covered. But anyways, let's focus on the beauty I have. That is my phone. It's pho. It's pho, not pho. I know it's DHL, but it's pho. All right, guys. So we're gonna start out with that. Get yourself some education on how to say things. Okay. So gentrification is a mess. Okay. I've not cleaned it. I mean, I did clean it the other day, but dishes go up so fast. Oh, it's nice today. Well, I'm going to start preparing everything fully and have almost everything quite. So I ended up having to go to the ER last night. So goddamn fun. I'm just kidding, that sucked really, really bad actually. I was there for like 5 hours. I was excruciating pain. I didn't know what was wrong with me for a while, and they were worried it was my appendix. It was just a fucking shit show last night. It sucked so bad. It was just like the worst timing ever. Okay, like ever. I was having such a great fucking day, only to end up in the ER at the end of the night. Like I had no idea this was gonna happen. Like I felt fine, like throughout the entire day, running around, fucking exploring ice castles, and it was beautiful and magical. And then I got home and I started having this pain in my stomach, and it was just like bothering me. But maybe like it'll go away. It's just a stomach ache, and it just kept getting worse and worse. I started having these really sharp pains, like right here. And it was just like scary because it wasn't like a regular stomach ache, like I felt really bloated. I felt a lot of pressure here. It kind of felt like maybe I had to like almost like, when you have to fart, but you can't. Like that. But worse, like really sharp. Like it felt like bloating, but was obviously not. It wasn't that. Like I wasn't having food poisoning or like anything. Like I really could not. I don't know. Like I really could figure out like at first what it was. I just kind of thought it would go away, and it didn't. So after like hours of struggling in the bathroom, trying to throw up, and not trying to actually throwing up, but also hoping that throwing up make it feel better, and trying to use a rush about maybe I'm fucking having issues. Like that wasn't it, because I was fine on that department. Like, so I was just like freaking out, and the pain just kept getting worse and worse. So my boyfriend took me to the ER because I was crying hysterically. I was shaking. I was sweating. I was just like losing my fucking mind. Like I literally was quite screaming. I was quite literally screaming from how bad the pain was, and I literally didn't. I tried taking ibuprofen. I tried Tums. I tried Alka-Seltzer. I tried like anti-acid stuff just because I thought like after eating pizza, my stomach was upset. Like that's what I thought at first. And then immediately after, I knew that wasn't it because I was having really sharp pain in one area specifically. It was not on this side. It was not like it was not like my whole stomach. It was literally just right here. And so yeah, I went to the 3-in-1 and it sucked really bad. Um, I was there. I was like a little before 3 in the morning. It was probably like 2:30, 2:40. So like this timing really was just obviously miserable. I was there stuck all night and waiting for my CAT scans to come back. Took forever. Apparently, they were having situations at our main hospital. They had like a major accident or injury or shooting or something. Like they had all of their doctors tied up basically, which is crazy because it's a big hospital and everything. But like legit, like they said, it was like a really bad, there's something like major like accidents, like see, like life threatening. That was so. I get it, but also like I was like, I'm gonna fucking die here, dude. Like I really could have. It could have been my appendix, and I wasn't sure, and that's what was my biggest concern. It was like, what if it's my appendix, you know, and the pain would get really sharp and really bad, and so it's just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, how could I have been waiting for so long? Like, it's my appendix. Like, I need to get into a fucking surgery room like now, you know? It's just crazy to me. Like, I really could die if it wasn't my appendix. Waiting that long in the hospital, then not taking it that seriously. I mean, they obviously had me there and they did CAT scan and stuff, but like genuinely, like it took way too long for appendicitis. Like if it ruptures, you can die. Like it's not a joke. It's not even like a dramatic like, oh, I almost, like I could die like from fucking, you know, stomach or something. Like people, you know, don't take it seriously. You can fucking die from appendicitis if it ruptures. There's so much bacteria in the appendix that it will fill your whole body and you will die. So I was freaking out about that. All of the symptoms were very similar to that. Never had appendicitis before, but it was just one of those things. Like felt like could be. Um, so anyway, so 5 hours later, my CAT scans come back, and apparently I had an ovarian cyst. So that was what was causing all my pain. Well, not just, but like cysts. Even more than just fun. So this happened to me before, actually, when I was in high school. It actually happened where a cyst ruptured, and I ended up in the hospital because it was so bad. The pain was just unbearable. And it's once again the same thing. It took forever for him to figure out what's wrong with me. Like, okay, so last but not least, adding the meat, except it's actually cooled down significantly. I fucked up. I need to. I'm gonna repeat this really quick. So last but not least, gotta get the steak. It's the most important. Come on. So I used to think this was really weird with the raw steak thing. It's not 100% raw, it's like seared. So, like, almost, but the broth cooks it. And you just bring it in the plate. Which, the way the way she's gone, I said, fuck it. Yeah, I said, fuck it, because after, I mean, that's the least that could happen at this point. Like, I used to, like, I fucking had such pain with what I was dealing with. Like, I really don't think anything can come close. So, yeah.
Their boss.
Hi.
Just wants to cook their eating.
Yeah. We find he's trying to steal my steak.
Trying to help there for you. He be a helper.
Yeah.
Bad. You don't need to borrow you just take that out.
Yeah.
Sorry. Saturday night plans.
No. Just trying to stay alive. lived there, we ended up going to the ER last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
They can move somebody in.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like I was in a lot of pain. I was freaking out. I thought it was gonna, it was gonna start out not that bad, but just like, oh, stomach, like I was a stomach ache, not that big a deal, and it just went from just a stomach ache to like some of the most excruciating pain I've ever felt. And I was freaking out because I was like, oh my god, like what is my appendix, And so they took me to the ER, and after like taking I took medicine, I took everything to try to see if it would help, and nothing helped. So took me to the ER, and I was there from like till like 7 in the morning. Yeah, and they basically thought it was an ovarian cyst that ruptured. I haven't feel like it's huge, but are probably gonna rupture. And it just caused really bad pain. It's like really, really bad abdominal pain. It was just a sharp pain like right here. That's why I was like, it's not food poisoning because I mean, can you eat the same thing? Like usually I would have more like
extreme pain.
Could, yeah. I mean, like Nick was eating the same thing I did, so like
Yeah.
with the food poisoning.
Down.
Yeah, so
If you had other things kind of like
yeah, and I thought maybe like some things would come like eating pizza, but
I always back on Christmas. I was walking and get up.
Oh yeah.
Eating drink because I didn't get up.
Yeah.
It's like I had pain, my Achilles and my back was like something weird.
Yeah.
It's that sad. It's really.
Yeah, really.
And actually, when I went to town, it's still home with the return. We went to my doctor there. To my doctor's place, we had one pictures, and they come to find out that maybe at some of that at the same time, I had a gout flare up, which I used to have. They usually it's just down my toe, ankle, or something. They said I guess because of weakness there, just kind of trace up.
Yeah.
Just kind of a whammy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and gout is rough.
That hurts.
Yeah, you get fever and stuff too.
Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah. You gotta just listen to your body. Like honestly, I put it off too long. Like right when I started crying hysterically, I probably should have gone. I just didn't want to be like, oh, my tummy hurts. Like I'm gonna go to the ER. Like you kind of want to make sure that like it's not that it is something serious before you take your ass over there and spend 5 hours in the fucking ER.
I still got bills for that yet, so
yeah,
that's the shit part of it.
Yeah, they probably billed me like $5,000 for those 5 hours.
I was okay on everything except the first place I went to was over there by just a what was it? Whatever I'm gonna put there
I don't know.
Somewhere safe way but anyway.
You stopped.
No, that's where I ended up.
That's where I go.
That's where I went last year. I just didn't know. I didn't know I was just out I seen the flash. Just I could prepare sure. Took care of it. They went in there, my card, they wouldn't get my card, it was on the wrong person. And I told them that I had my, they know I had my mother's birthday, get mine.
Oh wow.
Which ran into that. I showed them on my DM or something that, see, look, this is my birthday, look, here, your mother ID.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a invalid as well, so.
Yeah, I had issues with my insurance too.
They named me and they never, so I went and got it straightened out, went back the next day with it, said, it's already been processed, so we can't run through this now. I'm like, you're shitting me.
Yeah, like you have to go and do all of this and fight it basically.
Yeah.
You have to appeal it in
order a mess.
All of that, yeah, for them to.
I was like, well, fuck it. I did. I'm not afraid of that.
Yeah.
But the emergency room, actually, Amazon, they paid 100%.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. So, I have Medicaid again, so, but for some reason when they tried to run it, they said it wasn't active, and I'm like, what do you mean? I used it like in the last.
That's what I was wondering out here. Can you get it? When you get insurance, you don't have insurance here.
So
that's unfortunately.
Well, you would have to go online. Like, there's, unfortunately, they go through the whole Obamacare thing where.
Oh, it's still hanging around.
Yeah, so like there's like different tiers where you could go online. There's like silver, gold, or whatever. Basically, whatever you think will fit your needs best, you would just choose that plan. And like, for me personally, none of those plans. For me, I would do the most expensive plan, like the most expensive plan because I have chronic health issues. I have to go to the fucking go in the ER at least once every month. Like I have regular doctor's appointments and just all that shit that I have to go regularly.
Right.
And so I would need the highest tier to not be paying high, really high deductibles every time and all of that stuff. And so for me, it's just like I have a $6,000 vacation too that like, even with insurance, I would be paying like 500, $1,000 at least 10% or 10% of what that vacation costs. So it really doesn't work out for someone like me. However, someone who has some health issues, but not like a lot, just kind of like regularly.
Probably more middle to lower tier, just
yeah,
something major medical and where I can go on blood pressure test maybe every 3 months or just randomly have to go to the doctor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could get that and just get the lowest plan basically, so you don't have to pay a lot.
Yeah, like I had, I mean, I go to the doctor once a year, check it up.
Yeah, so you can do the lowest tier.
Like in the end, it's almost near impossible to get any kind of insurance if you ain't working in a place.
Yeah.
It costs like a massive fortune, but.
Yeah, it is hard to get it out. Like
somebody's not the way it is because the guy there at work, he's paying all cash to me, but I'd like to keep that in a way.
Yeah, nice.
If I could go back, if I could find insurance that was reasonable, because he's basically on not $10 an hour off the cover me, so shit. I'm sure we would get that.
Yeah. It's still really nice to have like benefits, have some health insurance just in case.
That's really important. It can be.
Yeah, listen until you get sick and then you're like, shit. I'm happy.
Don't work it out because he's young and Superman thing. But
yeah.
I had a cousin Bruce actually. He was an independent electrical engineer. He used to go around and build super Walmarts, like he did the electric part of it. He was a millionaire, clearly. And I think around 50, he got sick and got throat cancer. Of course, he went through the doctor and everything, but he lost his voice. And, he would communicate, whatever. But of course, he had to pay for all that. And then that was fine for a year or two. And then he got sick. And then he got sick. My time was done. He died.
Yeah.
Insurance.
That's so
And had the
sad.
money where it's probably good for something,
Yeah.
Like, ain't gonna happen to me.
Yeah. Oh shit, I don't know. I thought it was here. I haven't. She's been way quiet.
Yeah.
I saw her when I got out of the ER. I came back from getting my prescriptions. She was getting here too, around like 8 or I think like 8 or 9 or something. Because
she went up in somewhere got burritos for her nation somewhere, like Gomez's.
Gomez
burrito.
Yeah. I went up to the mountain yesterday. Like I didn't feel like I had no idea like I would end up in the yard because I was fine. Like I was so fine. I was having the time of my life. Like we went and saw the ice castles in Dillon, Colorado. And it was really, really nice and fun and like cold, but still really nice. And I felt fine until I got home, and then that's when it started happening. And I was just like, it was already kind of late, So it's like I was like I was caught off guard 100% because I was just like no idea. Like, it's not like earlier in the day I was like, yeah, it's like
I'm
earlier.
just having fun.
Yeah, like earlier, I was fine. I had no symptoms, whatever. I guess, like, once it ruptures, it's like a sudden pain. It's just like instant. You just kind of get.
It's poison in your system.
Yeah, yeah.
How about it? That's
Mm,
what I first thought when you said that.
yeah. Thank God it wasn't, because I would have had to get emergency surgery.
Yes. Yeah, we're talking about next few weeks or so, going up to one of the hospitals. I'm looking around now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Couple bones just going all well. Nice.
Yeah.
Sit there and get a little hot tub massage. Well, it went well. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, also, I'm going to address this. I have a cut on my lip. And it's stupid. Stupid thing. What's the holy grail? It's dark as fuck. All right, I'm moving to my room because I just don't want to eat. Barney. Shit. It's not ideal to fun in bed because it's soup shit, but like that was the plan. I guess initially was, I'm eating soup. I should eat at a table, but that it doesn't feel right. I like always eat in my room. Don't judge me. No, I'm a fucking heathen, but I just feel more comfortable here. My TV is here, like yeah, Ugh, I hate the cotton lip. It's so ugly. Like, it's so ugly. Everyone would probably think it's a blister, but it's not. I got like a piece of like glass or a piece of wood inside my lip. I had to like take it out. The shit that happens to me, I just don't understand. I really don't. Like, I think it was a splinter. I don't know, because I found like a looked like to be a pencil shaving kind of thing, like poking out my lip. And it went up here too. And luckily it didn't go in that deep. It just kind of I just kind of pick it out or whatever, and just didn't really it wasn't a deep cut or any like really bad blister. I mean not blister, splinter. It was just kind of like from this leg, it poked and like put a little piece up here. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Okay, I don't know. This is my life right now. My body fucking is just like not having it. It's just a fucking, it's a shit show. It's a goddamn shit show. So this is me just fucking just being real. I don't know. Like I think most people just want to pretend like they're great and show all the great times and be all happy. And I feel alright now, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I know it's wrong and I figured out that whatever it is I can treat with pain meds. I don't know. Sorry, I don't like taking opiates. It's not fun. And they always make my stomach hurt and make me feel sick. It's just like, but it's bad. I have a really bad pain here. I can't not make it. It's all fucking drugged up hurts. My roommate's like, you're in for a good time. I'm like, no. I don't like opiates. I like weed. I smoke weed. Like I've been, dosing with CBD, and it's enough to kind of curb the pain. It's bad. It's really bad. It's one of those things where you're just, I need something stronger. Like, I don't know. It just sucks. Like I said, I don't like them. I don't like how they make me feel. Most people kind of don't look like, I don't know. I don't just feel like, ooh, pills. Like, it's just kind of like, nah. Like, I'm terrified. Okay, I have been putting off taking it all day. And it's bad to wait until the pain is so bad that you have to take them. You want to try to curb the pain. So once you start feeling pain, you take it so that it's not so intense and your body's not freaking out as much, But I'm over here being stubborn as fuck about opiates, trying to smoke weed. But I'm not gonna lie when I say the pain is starting to come back. So I'm smoking on some lilac diesel. It's good for the soul. Love it. It's one of my favorite strains. Lilac is just so sweet and flowery, like calming, but then the diesel, it has that nice sativa, like I like hybrids. I like sativa hybrids. But yeah, I like his fun right now. It helps my anxiety. You know what sucks too is yesterday I couldn't even really smoke weed. Cope with the pain. And even now, it's hard to take really deep breaths because it hurts my stomach. Yeah, it's fucked up. So I've been trying to smoke, but also like now it doesn't hurt that bad actually. It's not a problem with the whole taking deep breaths, but when I cough, it kind of hurts. All right, well, let me see. I'm such a mess. I look rough. That's because my night has been rough. So I didn't know what got in here. I just really needed a distraction. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I came home finally after trying to get my med, doing some things, and I fell asleep, but I really couldn't sleep right, and I just need distraction. I'm like talking about it, but it still makes me feel better. Because I was freaking out last night, and I still have a lot of anxiety from it. I don't know what music's playing. Yeah, for the most part, I had a great weekend. Yesterday was amazing. There's these ice castles in Colorado, and they are just so magical, so nice, and like, it just like brought out the little kid in me, and it gave me so much inspiration, and like, it just really was a good time. I fucking I felt like a little kid, just running around, rolling in a corner hat, like just in Disneyland, like I felt like Disneyland. It was cool, but nice. Yeah, it was just really cool, and I really needed that a lot. Like I needed it so bad. Like life has been rough. Not gonna lie, like it's rough, and sometimes you really need to get out of your normal day to day. Just go see something beautiful, get out in nature, sort of just reset shit because sometimes life gets dark, gets hard, gets painful, emotionally and physically. And sometimes you just need a fucking break, you know? We need to be able to feel something other than pain. And you deserve that. I deserve that. You know? Let yourself have that. It's something I fought myself, and I felt guilty for doing it, for spending money and such, but it was worth it. The $20 I spent was worth it. Like it was, I can't even put it on the experience I had. So I just, I don't know. I had a really nice day yesterday. I had no idea I was at the ER. No fucking clue, but that's life. Sunset though. Right, really need to put it off, and I don't want my food to get too cold. It's warm right now. But I also low key wanted to let my steak cook because I don't like to eat it raw like some people. I need to not spill this. And this is definitely one of my comfort foods. It's just so good. When I'm sick, all I want is pho. Like sometimes even just like regular soup sounds disgusting to me. Chicken noodle soup, can't do it. I like don't mind certain kinds, but it just makes me nauseous when I'm sick. Which is so good. I don't know why it just haunts me so much. My stomach too. You've been having a little bit of spice in it. It's just so fucking flavorful. And they boil this pot like overnight. I think they eat for like days. Simmering the broth for days. So no, not all pho places are the same. What the fuck is my mouse? No. But yeah, I took so many pictures of the ice castles. They're just so fucking cool. Like cooler than I expected. I mean, I saw pictures, it seemed cool, but just like in like when it's just so cool experiencing life. You know, like you can't really touch the ice, you know, you can touch it, you know, like with gloves, it's not a big deal. But we met at like um we got out there at 5 o'clock. Well, we got our tickets for 5 o'clock originally, but we caught traffic, so we had to reschedule for 5:30. And thankfully, it was really easy to do that. And so we got there at 5:30, which is actually better because we got to catch the sunset, but we also like got to see it during the day. And then as we were like exploring it, the sun was setting, and was just so beautiful to watch the sunset behind the mountains and all this ice and the colors and there's a lot of lights at night that they turn on, I guess, come on. So it was just like a whole different experience from like daytime to the nighttime. Like the daytime, it was just like so pretty. Like you could clearly see all the crystal, like the formations. Ice was just so clear and vivid, and it was just so gorgeous. Like I'm glad I got to see both because, and I got to see at night, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like there's like fucking ice was like lighting up and shit. Like it was cool. We went down these like, little ice slides, and these little ice tunnels. And it was just a couple of cool little things in there. And there was like this, there were these fire breathers slash dancers. It was fucking cool. Actually really good too. They wasn't like porn. Like it wasn't like they were just doing really basic shit. Like they were really fucking cool. They were going all out. Fucking yeah. And some crazy shit with fire, but yeah. And then I think it was spent like 5:30, like an hour and a half there. Just like, oh, we went down this big ice slide. No, it was really cool. It was like really like set up. And we got some cool footage, like relapses, you know. I think my lip doesn't start bleeding again. I got some cool hyperlapses and stuff. My boyfriend took his GoPro. So it was cool. I don't know. It was really fun. I'm really happy I did it. It was like an hour and a half. It was actually a 2-hour drive from where I'm at. But totally worth it. Um, it's kind of a smaller thing. Obviously, it's like one of those things you just take in, and it's a very like aesthetic. It's an aesthetic experience. Like there's some hands-on shit too, but it's a very aesthetic experience. And if you like really pretty stuff and photography and just like getting out in nature, sometimes it's out there. Like check it out in your state. I know there's a few actually. I don't know where, but I know there's. If you look up ice castles. If you look a few around the United States. Actually, here they're much nicer and bigger than the one in Colorado. Surprisingly, and it's cool. It is a smaller little thing. Like it's not. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. A lot of people are saying it's small. In my opinion, it took about an hour and a half to fully explore, take pictures, enjoy it, take it in, like spend time with your loved ones. Like you know what I mean? Like if you really just go and hang out with your favorite people and walk around and take pictures and you know what I mean, get all stoned before. Like it's really fun. Like even as a grown up adult. Um and like it took us we got at 5:30. We left at like 7. That was like 5:30. Yeah, like 2 hours, an hour and a half. That we spent hanging out, exploring everything. And by the end, we actually were like, oh wow, we like missed a spot because it's kind of like a maze. So yeah, we kind of realized that we had missed an area when we were leaving, and we got to see it at night. And like it took an extra 20 minutes to explore, you know. So, anyways, yeah, it was a really cool thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like maybe I'm just like I don't get that much. So, but you'd think. I mean, I think I saw pictures of something like that before one of my friends posted, but like I never really knew if it was a real thing or if it was something we're sharing. You know, but I don't know. That's cool. And then afterwards, we went and got pizza. This pizza, oh my god! I don't know if it's something about the mountains or the fucking altitude or what. But there's something about mountain pizza that just it's different. It was so good. The crust was amazing. Their like sauce, the cheese, the topping, they fucking literally like covered the pizza with so many toppings. Like they did not skip us on those toppings at all. I mean, they did the thing. They did the damn thing, and they fucking were so nice. We sat there and watched them make it like right in front of us. Like you know, we made you know some cool conversations with the people there, and it was cool. Like it was a really cool experience, and they were so nice and like funny and stuff. It was just overall, it was a fun time, and I would totally recommend. And I said it's slow motion. I don't know. It's slow. I'm sorry,